you go in this thing and they take pictures and they have the little thing, but it's different. It's like just a mirror, and she rents it out to parties and she's making her own little money, man. But that's just a relevant comment, but.
Gustavo, where'd you grow up? Where are you from?
I was born in Glendale in 1997, January 6, 1997. My full name is Gustavo Alejandro Ordonez on my California ID, and on my social security card is Gustavo Alejandro Ordonez Castañeda. My social security number is 46. That's where I was born, in Glendale Hospital.
Gustavo, tell me about your childhood. Tell me about your parents.
My parents, we live in Hawthorne. Well, they live in Hawthorne. As a child, I was a non-drug addict. Played soccer, AYSO. Had acquaintances or friends. Was always insecure around women and didn't know why, but now I can see that it was because of my weight. I started doing bulimia at like 15, 16 because I noticed that some women were attracted to male bodies, and it's not a bad thing. And as I grew up, my parents were very loving, they were together. They are now divorced, but through like 0 to, let's just say, play it safe, 17, they were together and they gave me everything I needed. I never had to worry about milk or paying rent or working. My first job was, the best job I've had, and I could brag about it, is LA Fitness Sales. I think that's where I would learn how to speak and communicate assertively. But I doubt myself, and I also think that I'm not as smart as I should believe I am. And I worked at Denny's as busboy, warehouse jobs, very physical jobs where I know that I've studied and information that I think I can share with the world. That, for example, like chess, I don't know if no one notices, why does white go first, Isn't that kind of like rude and like racist? And then, what's another question, Mark? I'm just blabbing away.
So you were a thin...
Believe me.
You were heavy, or you were...
By the way, most I weighed was, I got arrested. My meth has brought me good things and negative.
Hold on, so as a kid, you were too heavy or too...
Heavy, not anorexia, heavy. Like, I have pictures too, if they want proof. I have pictures. And
what did you weigh as a kid?
I mean, I can't recall, but if you saw my pictures, you would see a doctor can be like, yeah, that's or passing obese is obese or fat, And I was insecure, man. And when I was introduced to marijuana and cocaine at like 18, 19, there was like a radical switch in me. Everything that I did sober, I did the opposite. Instead of eating, I didn't eat. Instead of just sleeping, I was active. Instead of being insecure, I was very confident. And I had my relationships with women in high school, Natalie. I don't want to burn them out or say nothing disrespectful, but women have inspired me. I believe that if men don't have women as a motivation, they are gonna probably not care. I mean, the main motivation for a straight man, in my opinion, not to be rude to anybody, is to have a woman. Why do you get a nice, to show off to the ladies? Why do you work out? To show off to, unless you're like, have a different preference of sex, which is none of my business, and I respect, but not me, but, and cocaine got too expensive, and I tried methamphetamine, and it was like, this is my shit, and this is a coincidence, that's what they call it, shit. But I not gonna tell myself like, oh yeah, I've been to rehabs a lot, and they told me, oh, meth is bad, man. And I agree to a certain extent that it may affect your psyche and your dehydration system, and if you abuse it, it might abuse you. But something that benefited, I've gotten relationships with women, and I can guarantee most of it, some part, is due to the methamphetamine and the confidence it provides you. Like right now, I'm under the influence, 100%, and I hope this doesn't get used against me because I've been immature and irresponsible, and I've been gone to jail for possession of meth. It has brought me negative consequences.
The crystal meth gives you confidence.
Yeah, no, but it has brought me negative consequences, like being arrested for possession, you know? And I lost 2 years of my life. I was at Project 180, where they declare you, I was declared incompetent in court, and they sent me to, which I believe I was saying the opposite. I think the woman was just confused on what I said, and she just made a decision and declared me incompetent, which turned out to be a good thing because instead of doing 2 years in Twin Towers, I did 2 years at Project 180, which is where they send you from jail to the program, and you meet up with the judge every month or every week, or if you relapse, they put you,
So you were clean for a while.
Yeah, I was clean, and I gained 200, and I have a picture. I'll show you.
Okay.
Oh, I have a picture of my ID, and my facial structure. I will weigh 285, 280 pounds tops. Right now I weigh 190 something, and I feel way more energetic. I feel not slumped, meaning not tired, not just wanting to sleep and have like fear and insecurity.
When's the last time you slept?
1 day and a half ago, around there. Not to be specific.
Yeah, but you'll go days without sleep?
Yeah, I will go days without sleep. However, I was aware of this, and I knew that might affect, like, there was a Russian science experiment where they were up for days and they started losing them. I believe that occurs, but I don't force myself to sleep more than, the most I've done without sleeping, and it's not something I'm trying to brag about, is 5 days, and I was still, in my mind, in my opinion, I was competent. I would have a conversation with someone, but yes, I'll be like, oh, I'm kind of tired, you know? But it's not something I promote. I'm not promoting methamphetamine. If you find an alternative, like, I'm glad I met Mark because I feel that he has 3.8 million views in a video. I have a YouTube channel too, and I talk about the Bible, which is something, religion is something very sensitive to everybody. And I should say, I have 13 subscribers. Really proud of you, Mark. And I hope.
So what are you doing with your life now?
What I'm doing with my life, I'm training for 2020 Olympics. I don't know if I could, I mastered my martial arts.
What is your sport?
Kickboxing. But Muhammad Ali, in an anime show, you're like, oh, he could. In an anime show called Baki, really famous, it's a really good fighter tells Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali says, I created my own boxing, and I created my own karate and taekwondo. I've had like 5 kicks I can perform, but I'm gonna use 3 at the Olympics if I'm connected somehow to go. The only problem is I'm on meth. But I found a solution. You get Adderall prescribed, you know, it has amphetamine, doesn't have the chemicals, and I'll drink some C4 with the right amount and some energy boosters, and I feel that I will defeat whoever is in front of me. I've seen these guys fight on YouTube, and not to be rude, they're pathetic and not pathetic, but obviously they got there for a reason. But I know I'll defeat them. You feel me?
So you're telling me a kickboxer on
in Taekwondo
on Skid Row is gonna kick their ass?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll show you. Have you ever seen karate like this, Mark? Let me see. Okay, that's pretty fucking quick. That's my main kick in the ninja rope. Okay, that's my round. And that's my weak kicks. There's only 3 kicks I use. And I'll be skipping around here. When I catch him, I will beat him. Yeah. It's Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson was a drug addict. And people have doubted him a lot. And
Mike Tyson's a drug addict.
Just see what I'm assuming he does talk about or uses drugs. I don't know if he uses them.
About that?
I'll talk about Nate Diaz. How about that? Yes, Nate Diaz is a UFC fighter, and he smokes marijuana and has people.
Gustavo, you're out of breath.
I know, a little bit. I just
don't think you're gonna go around.
I mean, I can keep going, but speaking and multitasking, I'm fine. But Nate Diaz is weed. John Jones, bro, undefeated in the heavyweight, cocaine addict. And I believe that, and on one fight, I think he was on cocaine when he beat his opponent was an Aries. He does a commentary with Joe Rogan. You know what I'm talking about? But black guy?
I don't watch that stuff.
UFC? Well, I can't forget. Anyways, John Jones is undefeated to this, if I'm not mistaken. And he was on cocaine and he won. That being under the influence, it's up to you to have the self. Does it dominate you or you dominate it? You know? Does it, are you gonna be feeling regret?
Gustavo, I think this might be the meth talking.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm not defending it. I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's up to the user of how he channelizes what the drug produces in you. The drug methamphetamine for me produces energy, alertness, and all that. And that may seem like I'm in hypermania state, which is the opposite of, so bipolar is either you're in depression or you're in hypermania state. And when I get on meth and I'm in hypermania state, what does that mean? Very alert, very like cautious or paranoid. And of course, this is my only position.
You won't pass the drug test though.
Yeah, I won't, but I could get Adderall prescribed. It's amphetamine. That's what meth has, but it's the legal way. And I'm just being brutally honest.
You got all figured out.
Because I've been being very honest. When I'm sober and I do karate, I don't, in my opinion, maybe if I got the right training and right motivation, some cheerleaders that are 21 and over, because I am very respectful of the age limit and everything will settle the laws, so you respect women. And they're like, hey, you could do it, man. Or they say, come on, babe, you know? I'll be like, fuck it, even when I'm sober or on Adderall, I'll win. Because I'm not gonna fail the repetition of my ladies and make them look bad. In 2020, I'm 26. So in 2020, I don't know if I'll be 31 or 32. I'm terrible at math, but with words, I can say I can say I'm better than at math, you know? What's another question, Mark, to be, I don't know if I'm.
So where are you staying now? You're on the.
I'm on Skid Row, Midnight Mission, and the other day,
you stay in a tent or?
No, not tent. I sleep in the.
Oh, you're.
Yeah, I got in an altercation with, you know, this gives me very, this brings a little bit of shame on myself because I used to ridicule and offend people that be like, oh, you know, the people that take out anger on stuff. I'll be like, oh, dude, how am I tricking them? And I ended up doing the same thing. Why did I do it? Long story short, amends. Instead of an apology, so I got in trouble with one of my exes or current girlfriends. It's complicated. And she said, stop apologizing. Why don't you do something that you feel the same pain I felt physically? Not saying that I hit her or emotionally on yourself. So I was like, okay, what can I do? I punched the shit out of a wall until it caused this to be really swollen. I went to a hospital and then they cut me, they performed a little surgery and they take out pus. And this happened really recent and blood. So, cause my arm was very like this, and if I didn't take it seriously, I could not have an arm right now, bro. Or maybe if it was amputated, but.
And you think you're ready for the Olympics?
Yeah, right now, yeah, definitely. And I still got some fat, but I'm trying to turn it into muscle, and I have so to 2028, you know, with this, and I seen people with their kicks and. Well, I study what they do. They do slow kicks like high kick and side kick and all that. That's too slow, you know. My kicks are way faster, and I'm a winner for the United States. And I want to prove my mom wrong because she says you're gonna fail. You're not gonna be nothing. She would tell me, look at yourself in the mirror, and I would question. I'd be like why? Like to see my reflection or to see how I look on meth. And she hates my addiction, bro. My mom hates meth because I will stay up all night outside of the house in Hawthorne 90244. I will stay outside trying to impress my neighbor. Rachel Morales, which is she's a Taurus and I'm a Capricorn. And I would impress her by doing karate, and I knew she liked it because she would turn on the sprinklers when I would do something real gnarly karate. And I thank that woman because she inspired me. And
how do you survive? What do you do for money?
EBT right now, food stamps. Yes. Yes, sir.
Do you have any friends?
Women. With men, I have very little sympathy for. I only associate myself with people that are like successful, or not saying I'm successful. Are like I have very little friends, male friends, man. I have very little. Women, yeah. I surround myself. And Mark, I saw you pull up. I saw your energy. Yeah, I'm assuming you just cut straight to you're like, what's your story? I was like, dang, I don't know if to talk about the future, the present or the past, but thanks for giving me this opportunity, and if you can connect me, Mark, to somehow the Olympics, and I have to fight the guy that's gonna represent American Junior, I will defeat him. But give me like.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, I mean, it will just show who's better right there, you know, and not defeat him. And if I'm on Meth, and he's like, oh, but you're using the drug, so motherfucker, I'll use that or I'll still whoop your ass. But if you gave me 3 more months of training and you can train this, I'm gonna beat your ass even harder because I'm gonna train. I've been busy, occupied. Because I saw Red Bull, you know, you're like, oh, yes. Red Bull, they sued Red Bull for some guy said that it doesn't give him wings and it's not a performance enhancer. Okay, I get you the wings part, they lie there, but that's not a performance enhancer. That's an opinion. If I was the lawyer, I'd be like, I'll counter that. I'd be like, it gave me a performance, it gives me energy, and he wouldn't have got the money. And I want to let you know about that. And like McDonald's put a commercial on Audio Mac less than 6 months ago, and people gave references to it. They said, oh, me McDonald's, something similar to this, not to be, but I have to be precise with you. We cook breakfast faster than anybody, and that's a opinion. If someone did a social experiment where they have cameras like this and they cook the McGriddle faster than them, they lied, and you can sue them. Seriously, Mike. Appearances.
So you're a kickboxer.
I'm a kickboxer.
And have you ever competed?
Never competed. Doesn't mean I'm gonna lose or anything.
It does not mean you're gonna lose.
No, it doesn't mean. But I have the.
But it doesn't.
I noticed that when I do karate around, people have told me that they've never seen karate and martial arts like I do. And Mike Tyson has the same aurora as me. I get really competitive when it's time to get down, bro. And I know that my reputation is on the line, and women I represent is on the line, and I'm not gonna lose. And I will win first place for the United States if it's help. If it's not, I'll just watch it from my TV, not TV, but somewhere if I ever get to watch it on YouTube after it occurs. If I don't get there, which will break my heart because I know I'll win it for the United States. I think Poland won, and no, that guy looked pathetic. I was like, this corrupt, and I'm gonna be swinging and moving, and I'm gonna get you. And it's points. It's not like a UFC fight where it's like there's no technical. It's technical. It's technical. Take one up. It's a point, and then they separate you. And I'm gonna just do attack. I used to be a defender for soccer, center back, and that's when I had really great memories of my dad and my mom when they were together. Not saying that
you've been using meth since when?
I'll just say 21 years old. I'm 26, 5 years.
5 years.
And I've paid.
And it's helped you lose weight?
To lose weight.
It gave you confidence with women?
Women.
And it's going to send you to the Olympics?
Hell yeah. But I need to make sure that I don't BS whoever. If I get linked with the Olympic or the win to train them, and I tell them, hey, look, I'm a match, but I need Adderall prescribed. If you want to guarantee a win, like if you want to see me on C4 or the best energy drinks or whatever, so be it. I'll maximize it and make sure I abuse it, so make sure I'm on a similar level as meth, you know. But Adderall, take what the normal dosage, you know, 100 milligrams, and I take a C4 and I take some Red Bull, even if I might get a part rate, the cardiac, but for that moment, only for that moment when it's time to fight my opponent. And I'm gonna do some psychology. I'm gonna be like, you're gonna lose without reasonable doubt, and not just mess them psychologically up. Maybe, I'm assuming something. And I'll be like, you're gonna lose. And I'll start going, boom, and attack front kick. And then if that doesn't hit him, left, and I'm injured. I hit with my left right now. I'm riding, man. And I think that was a pretty severe strike. Maybe it's like, not so shy. But my right is my strong hand. I think this is like, I was right here, I was like, Gustavo, don't fuck this up. This can either go make you really depressed because you fucked up the interview, or you can go viral and be a motivation. Like one of my goals, or dream, is to have my own dojo, you know? And train the youth. Now, I won't train them right there. Why? Because I'm not a fucking pedophile, straight up, or a sex, and I know how severe it is to disrespect the youth and be attracted to a minor. Fuck that shit. In jail, they'll kill you for that shit, bro. It's straight up. If they find out, they ask for your paperwork. It's like, oh, I don't know why I'm here. Well, give me your fucking paperwork. Oh, sex. Oh, we got a Chester the molester, you feel me? So it's like, ooh, and then.
So for that reason, you're not gonna.
I'm not gonna train youth. I'll train 18 and over or 21 and over, because, in my opinion, when you're a kid, you're still like not taking. You may take it very serious, like in China. they train them from very young. I'm assuming to the Olympics, but sometimes they abuse the consequences and the cycle that they're nervous in the moment of the Olympics. You know, they're so scared that they're gonna get in trouble for not doing a perfect 10, or And the United States is the best country in the world. No one's gonna mess with us. I mean, no one has, only the one. Oh yeah, the kamikazes. They were, I assume they were on some pills that are similar to meth, so they can have the courage to suicide bomb. You have to be on some type of chemical. You don't have to, but it's rumored, and yeah, man. I do this, and I'm gonna go home in Hawthorne, and I'm gonna claim my comero where I used to do my dips. It's just my favorite exercise is calisthenics, and my own training with legs is, I do very basic training, but
training's overrated.
Training is not overrated. Well, that's in your opinion.
If you're using meth, you don't need to.
That's an opinion. Why not? If I use meth, I'm gonna make sure that I maximize it. I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm not just gonna be like, if you're gonna do an upper on drugs, do something active, so your bloodstream could flow. And you're like, but going at it. What does that mean? Like, you're using the drug for what it's trying to, its effects are. Like, if you smoke weed and you're trying to run a marathon, like, it's okay, why not? But I think weed is like a downer, and if alcohol can be like both. It depends on the person, but I'm gonna drink some water, man.
The meth is your...
Meth is
your secret
if
weapon.
I die using meth, I will be not sad. I'll be like, I know the horrible part is when I found out, like, I was in Project 180, which is like where they send, what I was telling you about, that they're replacing with the fentanyl. That shit's scary, not every time I use it, but sometimes when I get a second, sometimes I'm like, this shit could kill me, you feel me? But it's a risk I'm worth taking. Just like when people gamble their houses on the game of the Super Bowl, I do meth, and everyone has their own. Some people have an addiction to food, so be it. I don't judge, that makes it hard, so be it, But some people have addiction to gambling, all that. I don't even like saying the word, because I consider myself a role model, and I feel like I've been ridiculed by my parents by them going outside and like, what are you doing? I'm like, Mom, like, she has never complimented me, bro, on a karate kick that I've done. And that shit breaks my fucking heart, dog, because I know my karate has made, I've done social experience where I see beautiful women and I'm like, does she look 21 and over? I'm like, hopefully she is. I'm not gonna check her out just in case because I don't know her age for sure, and I don't know her. But I'm gonna run past her and I want you to do a swing, and I'm just checking for a reaction. And when they're done, they'll be like, whoa, and shit. I'm like, yes. But I don't be like, hell yeah, I turned her on, hell no, because I didn't confirm her age, and I move on. But I've seen people be like, dude, that's pretty gnarly, And my neighbor Rachel would turn on the sprinklers every time I would do good training and good karate. And I hit her up on Instagram, and she didn't follow me back. That shit broke my, I don't know if she's playing mind games or not, but maybe we did speak. And
all right, Gustavo, thank you so much for sharing your story. I wish you all the luck in the world in the Olympics.
Thank you, bro.
You're gonna need some.
Dang, man. I feel like we left it on a bad vibe. Did I do anything bad?
No.
You can post this on YouTube. I just want some social support where someone believes in me and tells me, dude, I got you. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna compare you to the other guy that was gonna represent the United States of American karate.
Share a little bit of wisdom with us before we...
Wisdom? Take your own advice. People will be like, she should do this or he should do this. Apply it to yourself. And my favorite Bible verse, and that's, they brought religions. My favorite Bible verse is this, Hebrews 13:16. Out of all the Bible is this. Do not forget to do good with others, for with such sacrifices, what sacrifice? The act of doing good with others. And sometimes that means giving them the benefit of the doubt, even if they're a tweaker on Skid Row, you feel me? Mike Tyson came from the Brooklyn or something. That's a hood area, you feel me? Muhammad Ali represented the black civil or something. Harriet Tubman, bro, would risk going back and getting slaughtered and potentially she got caught. Like, that's courage, bro. And I feel like I got that aurora too, you know, the energy, you know.
You're gonna have one hell of a story going from Skid Row to winning the Olympics.
Heck yeah, why not? And I saw, heck yeah, bro, and I'm a dude, bro. And if I say, oh, I might lose, you're already losing.